Dawson, and I'm sharing with you today an interesting point of view that might assist you with how you're feeling in the body at this time with a sense of lethargy. So many of us at this time are feeling as if the body is very dense. There's a great sense of gravity going on right now. And this is displaying itself through us feeling really tired, not feeling terribly energetic, not having great sleep patterns, and just a general sense of heaviness in the physical form. Now, traditionally in a lot of spiritual practices, this is seen as something that is indicative of a dense kind of vibrational energy or field. But what we're discovering at this time is that gravity is actually our friend. And the body is feeling heavier, it's looking heavier, we're feeling more weighted into the pull of the planet right now. And this is actually assisting us to go right back into the center point of our consciousness. Now, what does this mean? Let me just explain it to you in terms of the shape of a vortex, or let's look at how a galaxy itself is formed. If you see yourself as the center of your reality and the center of a galaxy, what you begin to see is that everything around you looks like it's got movement. You can see other people doing things. There seems to be a certain swirl of movement happening around you. And it may sometimes feel as if you're not quite fitting into what everyone else is doing, or perhaps other people are making progress, but nothing seems to be shifting or moving for you. In this way, it's really good to remember that when you're sitting at the center of your own reality, everything that's moving around you is in essence a projection of your own consciousness. And this time on the planet, we are becoming so embodied and so conscious as humans in our physical form that we're having to bring our attention, instead of to all the images that are swirling around us, back to the center point of who we are, so that we can truly exist here in our fullness and our totality on the planet. So if we look again at this view of the galaxy and the spiral, our center point is right at the center of that. And as you start to feel an intensified sense of physical form, an intensified sense of gravity, it's not actually slowing you down. What it is, it's a really clear indicative of a quickening of consciousness that's happening within you. Everything starts to swirl closer and closer and closer to you. And it's like that water going down the plug hole if you're in the southern or northern hemisphere. There's an intensification that happens. Now, this heaviness and lethargy that so many of us are feeling at this time is really designed to bring our attention back to this reference point. That's the physical body that tells us that we indeed exist here in this reality at this time. So the pull that you're feeling, so tempting for us to try to action our way out of it. What can I do to shift this feeling? What can I create to take me away from this? If I'm feeling this way, I must be in stagnation. I need to action my way out of it. And yet, gravity is your greatest friend at this time, because it's pulling you in, your attention in so tightly to where you are at your center point, to get you to go back to the creation point and from there take action. So if you're trying to action your way out of this sense of stagnation and lethargy and tiredness at this time, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to do. And a lot of us are feeling frustration. A lot of us are feeling really angry with ourselves because we're not even feeling motivated to do it. This is a time where it's understanding that gravity is your friend, and this heaviness is your friend, because it's actually encouraging you to lean back into your center point, and from there into that space where spontaneous action arises. So you can't action your way out of this if you're actually feeling that pull. The best thing for you to do at this time is to actually breathe deeply into yourself. Know that the sense of density, the sense of stagnation in your body is a great reminder that yes, I exist. Because up until this point, we knew we existed because of all the swirling of reality that we could see around us. I exist because I have a point of reference for this. If this exists, then I exist. And yet that's not enough anymore, because that's a sense of a sense of separation. That's the point of distance. That's the Maya. That's the illusion. This sense of gravity that's designed to pull us right back into our center point, as uncomfortable as it feels, is bringing our attention back to this, back to the knowing that I exist. I exist regardless of anything else that is sitting in my reality. I exist in my own right. I exist in my own sovereignty. I exist in my own totality. So, introducing this idea to you on this day, introducing this way of seeing that sense of heaviness and gravity. So instead of trying to push through it, instead of trying to action out of it, you can actually take a deep breath and allow yourself to actually lean into it. Because what you're going to find is that as soon as you do that, you're going to be pulled right back into your center point, and again, everything is new. So I hope this is helpful for you on this day. I know that many of you have been experiencing this. I know I've been experiencing this, and I'm going to be playing with allowing myself to drop back into it instead of trying to push my way out of it. Big love. See you soon.